and make sure you put your top on your needle. Also, thread your metallic threads. I always do 2 different needles because then it makes it quite easy, so you haven't got to keep changing the thread, because we're going to do an alternate one. You can do all the one and then go around and do all the other one, but just to show you now, I'm going to do one of each just so I can show you how it goes. So our pattern is, let me find it, this one. This is our pattern, and you'll see, look, it shows you on there, it'll go 1 2 3 4, then on the 5th one it goes all to the same one there. So if I take, and on the back of here, I mean, you can hold it, you can hold your thread while you go round. So we're starting with the metallic thread from Avic, and we're going straight over and it's a bit like sewing really. Put your needle through. We'll go 1, quite nice and therapeutic. Hold your thread at the back, which is always easy. Put it back through the same hole and then do the next one. And once you get into a rhythm and you know when the next one's coming up, it's quite therapeutic to do, and you should enjoy it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's something that you've made. I've done a few, and in a hole, once they're all done, they're very beautiful, and you can give them to your grandchildren or to your daughter, because it takes a long time to do, so you've got to make sure you look after them. It's something very special. There we go, there's the 4, and obviously you're going to hold that tight, the thread, and then you'll go on to the next ones. 1 2 3 4, do 5, do another one to make sure we've got the right amount. There we go. I'll go to that one. I think one of them goes in the same hole as the other one. And then you change your needle. You've got one that's a bit, looks like it's going to start to get a bit AWOL. You can pull them back. Obviously, you have time to do that. Then you get your other colour. You don't have to. You can do all the same colour if you want to. I've chose to make sure I do 2 different colours. By doing 2 different colours, it makes it look more of a depth and make more of a movement as we do alternate colours. So then we take the other colour and we go through into the next hole. And make sure you hold your colour. At the end, you'll see, if you just hold it there even, you can put a bit of tape on it, because obviously it'll unravel if you don't. And then you find the last hole that you went through with your last colour, and then just do exactly the same thing again, going back into that hole each time. I'm sorry about my cold time of year. And back down, and again. Got to have good eyesight. And as you can see, they take a while to do, but when you've got time, or you want 5 minutes just to relax, you can do them, can't you? Sometimes your thread might get a bit knotted. Just take your time, give it a bit of a pull. I think it's come through from the other side, which is okay. We can pull it back through again. We can you can always pull it straight out and just start again if you feel as though it's getting tangled. Make sure that's why it's best to cut your thread with the scissors, because when you cut your thread with the scissors, that's when you get the best. And down there, and we start again. And you're just getting a rhythm. Don't worry if you do get it wrong. Just take your time and follow the pattern. And 3. They're a bit tangled, you just go over them and pull them tight. There we go. And then once you've done that one, you can have a look and just finger them up again. Because then you'll go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll take that back through there, which is quite easy. There we go. And then wait, obviously, for that one. And then I'll continue now with the next one, which will be the darker blue. And if we do the same thing all the way around in that circle, you'll sure get something like this. But it takes time. But after you've done it, you think, wow, it's so pretty, but yet so simple. And if you think it's a bit off, or the stitch might be a bit off, you can all start again. Go for the 1 and just do your 5 and go to the next one. You can see by looking at it. And it shows you on here too which holes to go through. So you can start this side really, and then you can't never miss out the wrong way. But that's embroidery sewing on cards, which you can keep, you can frame them, you can give them to people that are very precious and who will appreciate them. Thank you for listening to my video today. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you try to make one, because after you've finished and you look back, you think, wow, even if it's for a photo album or the top of a photo album or something special to give your grandchild or your daughter, somebody you love, it is worth all the work that you put in. Thank you for listening to me this morning, and I shall make another video for you coming up soon.